Right, guys, let's do this. Hands just above your kneecaps, feet down on the floor. Arms relaxed down by your side. Take a moment to set your breath. That's inhaling through your nose, breathing out through your mouth. Feel that connection with the floor into your spine. So as you're breathing out, see if you can just push that spine a little bit closer to the floor by a gentle squeeze of the tummy, a gentle tilt of the pelvis, and the release on the inhale. So just do 3 or 4 more breaths. Relax the shoulders. And whilst we're still catching that breath, just heel toe your feet a little bit wider, bringing the knees with you. We're doing a little combination exercise. We're going to tilt that pelvis. We're going to roll our spine, lift our hips up to the sky, holding at the top as you breathe in, and we're going to exhale, roll it out. And when you hit the floor, you pause, you keep the belly squeezed, you pick your knees up towards your chest, and drop your feet back down. And then roll the hips back up into a bridge. So we're coming up into a bridge, pause, rolling out, lift the legs up, tap the feet back down. Big rock, squeeze it. So every time you lift into that bridge, you want to start to activate a few more muscles. So your kind of lazy muscles won't be so active as your natural strong ones. So focus on pushing up, pushing down through your little toe, big toe, the heels, squeezing your glutes at the top, releasing that spinal roll. Squeezing the belly, pull the knees close into the chest. So you still feel that lower back pushing to the floor, tap the feet down. Do one more bridge for me. Nice deep breath at the top. We breathe out to roll out of it. And then we're just going to stick with these little hip presses up and down. So we're going to lift the knees towards the chest. Just tap your toes or brush the floor, pull them back in. Now see if you can just open your knees and feet another inch. So we're starting to activate the outer thighs. Breathing in, dropping, breathing out. So you're making sure your legs stay at a 90-degree angle and you're pivoting from your hips to tap the floor and you're pulling them back in again. So you're not letting those knees bend any more than they are. Take the knees a little bit wider. They will start to naturally close if you don't concentrate on those outer thighs. 5 more little taps. Breathing in as you drop the feet, breathing out as you draw the knees in. Now, when we've done that last one, pull the knees in and straighten your legs to the sky. Wake up the hamstrings. Whilst you're doing that, pull your toes down, push your heels up, and very slightly turn your feet outwards. So your kneecaps are slightly turned out as well. So you're not turning from the knees down, you're trying to rotate from the top of the thighs. And then just press your legs out and in, keeping the tension the whole time. So use your abdomen to hold your legs beautifully straight above your hip. And then we just open and close those legs to start really waking up the outer thighs. Relax. So good. Straighten those knees even more if you can. We're going to go 8 more. Maybe an inch wider if you can. Don't rush it. As soon as you've done that 8th one, bend your knees, pop those feet back down. Keep feeling your knees and feet wide. We lift those hips back up to the sky. And we're going to draw the knees together. So slightly taking the resistance off the back. And then we're going to exhale, open the band wide as it will go, and then inhale, release it back. So you might be rolling slightly on the outer edges of the feet. That's absolutely fine. You want to try and open those knees as wide as they will go and push back in. So when you do open your legs, try and keep those hips high. They'll want to drop, but you want to try and push them higher on that opening. And take it slow. Feel that resistance, that push, and that gentle release. 5 more. Last 3. 2. 1 more. And then bring your knees back to the middle, roll it out slow. Keeping those feet and knees wide, slide your fingers to the back of your head. Inhale, chin to chest, exhale, roll up into a crunch, and then release all the way back down. We're just going to go into upper abs, keeping your bodies nice and still. That's the track. Now, we're going to exhale, roll up, squeeze, lift the rib cage, elbows open, lower all the way back down. So upper back, final roll, using your abdomen to pull your body up. And keep that resistance on the band. Keep your outer buttocks and thighs active. If you wish, take it into a C crunch, lifting your knees back in as you curl up. You can bring the elbows slightly forward to tap your kneecaps if you wish, or if you want to just keep your feet on the floor, just focus on those upper abs. Now give me 10 more. Squeeze up. Knees wide out. Keep it slow. Try not to tension. Get those muscles working a little bit more. Should be on your last 5 reps. Inhale, as the head goes down. Exhale, squeeze it in. Last 2. One more big squeeze. Good. Now release your head. Hug your knees in. Just take a little roll around. Release up your lower back a little bit. Now we're going to immediately go into working one leg. Make sure we do both sides. Still disturbed by that. So what I want you to do is turn over to your right side. And then make it all turn up. Arms to both. Keep both side legs. And the next bit, rest on your hand. Stack your hips, stack your knees, stack your feet. Now lift your feet off the floor, so your knees stay on the ground. Then lift up the top knee, keep the feet together, drop it back down. So what you want to try and do here is keep your hips stacked, don't roll the top hip. Just squeeze the knee up so that you feel the resistance. It doesn't take long, quite a lot of pain sticking with this one. Back raise, stretch back as far as you go. Now I can hold your neck on the top, you can see the pulse on the top. This is opening out that knee. Now you should start to feel this now. 8 more little pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop your knee down. Straight back up again. Drop back. Third repetition. So we slow it down and start to go back to that. Breath up and down. If at any point you need to drop or feet to the floor, just carry on the exercise with your lower leg rested. If you do get a little bit more range with that, just feet is on the floor. So what you want to try and start to feel is like screaming pain going on in that left buttock, yeah? It's like horrible, and it kind of wants to stop. Then you stop it. Stop. Right, 4 more big breaths. Really, really push that a little bit deeper. Hold that next one up into the air. Go back so pulsing, make it a little bit higher. Now the pain should be kicking in. Squeeze up more. Come on, lift up more. Give me another 10, 9, 8, 7. That button should be cracking up almost. 3, 2, drop it down. Knuckles. Use your knuckles and rub right into that air. Quite a localized muscle area. Part of your buttock can get a lot of work. Now extend your legs out to the breath. Lift the legs up into a hover, and then just slightly elevate from the top of your thigh to the floor. Now we're going to continue working that exercise slightly, and you'll lift the left leg up a little bit. And now bring your right leg underneath that leg up to join it, and then push it down, tap the floor with that bottom leg. So lift, just moving your bottom leg up and down. So the right leg is doing work. The left leg is already proceeding up again. Focus on the inner thigh of that underneath leg, taking the weight of your top leg before you drop it. So you're giving it a little bit of support, so we're just taking the focus to a different muscle. Squeeze out there. Release. We're going to go 10 more reps here. I'm sorry, 5 more reps here. Your 5th repetition, I want to stay with that squeeze. So your last one, hold your lower leg, and you're pulling the leg to let the top leg rest on it. Now do some little pulses, focus on the inner thigh of the right leg. Little squeeze, up and down. Focus on the inner thigh, doing all the work. Squeeze it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, drop it down. Lift the top leg up. The bottom leg lifts up and drops back down again. Good. You can might have to get down a little bit move. Gonna have a little look and see what's going on. Give it a stop and down. Okay, let's start to think about that. Squeeze it a little bit more. Support that top leg. The black. Yeah, right, keep going. Come on, squeeze it up. Give me another 5. I've got a lot around. 3, 2. Hold it out. Now, support that top leg. Sit back to the side. Let's go. Those little tiny pulses. Squeeze the belly. Get them a little bit higher. Get them a little bit more control. Use the left side of your position. Act, work this leg. 10, 9, 8, 7. Come on, take a break. 3, 2. Oh. Then the knee to the knees up. So Jen, that is okay, this is at 1% what you're going to do is come up onto your right elbow and roll onto your right button. You're going to pull the knees in. So you pull yourself out of your shoulder. So the exercise we're going to do, you're going to extend your legs and lower down. The arms will float back. You're going to pull your knees in and reach to the outside of your left heel. Think down, squeeze in. if you want to work your abs even more, open your knees as you pull in on the butterfly and then release on the way out. So we drop back into the right shoulder blade, extend the legs, and we speed up and tuck everything back in. Now you want to focus on the left side of your abs. Okay? Your angle, I'm literally just balancing on my right buttock. Yeah, make sure you're kind of in the same position as I am. Your knees are kind of pointing up that direction. Go. And then sink back. 8, 7. Pull up. Squeeze. Get those thighs right up in towards you. 5, 4, 1. Keep it going. Last 3. Last 2. One more. Big reach. And then release it arm. Take that left arm all the way over the head towards you. Grab your left wrist and pull your arm. Stretch it away from the side of the waist. Stretch your left leg away. Lift your hips a little bit higher towards the side of the waistline more. Just to stretch the two feet. Now, all I want you to do from there is stay where you are, just roll onto your tummy. Okay? The instructions are very simple. You go to knees, and don't put your head to that. Freaks me out too. I like everyone to be in a beautiful pattern. Rest your forehead into your hand. Take your legs a little bit wider. Your right leg is going to stay on the floor. Try to lift your left leg up. Float your left leg out to the side. And bring it all the way back into center and go again. Out to the side, back into center. So same movement as you're doing on your sides, except for you're using your glutes to slightly center the hip. So it's pulling out and in. Take your right leg to the floor as much as possible. Relax and shoulders. Four more. Hold your last one out wide. Keep it stretched out and then squeeze the glute a little bit more and pulse the leg up and down, keeping that distance. Keep it at that kind of 45-degree angle. Just squeeze up and down. Keep the leg straight. Lengthen. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2. And then bring it back to center, release it off. And just sit heavy in the floor for a moment. Slide your fingers to the temples. Nice and easy. We're going to keep your feet grounded and we're going to lift our upper bodies up off the floor and then rotate towards the left as your elbows going up towards the sky. Roll into the center, rotate to the right, come back into the middle and sink back down and repeat. So we're just now, for the bit of spinal rotation, taking the focus away from the legs and drop it down. So really feel your feet pressing to the ground. So you've got that stability. The wider your legs are, the better. And release. Think about squeezing your shoulder blade as you rotate. Okay, ready? 4 more of these, one each side of one. So 4 more reps. And then when you've done that last one, come back down, lift up one more time in the center, and just in the middle, little pulses up and down. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs, support that lower back. See if you can pull your shoulder blades back, shoulders away from those ears. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, And release it down. Again, let your body relax into the floor. Take all the tension away from the back. You wiggle the hips side to side, loosen up through the sacrum. Allow the back to be. Now, when you're ready, just gently push yourself up onto your hands and knees and take a cat stretch and let's release that spine. Just roll everything up high, tucking the tailbone, push the floor away. Dipping your chin that little bit lower. And then from here, you're going to come back down onto the floor, onto your left side. So now you're going to work the other way. So you might want to make it close to the head and then arm, with your hand, move the knees forward, finish your feet off the floor, and when you're ready, that top leg, knees over, come, feet together. Give me another 6 big breaths. High as we go. Now hold that last one up and let's pulse the feet up and down. Come on, let's get high. Squeeze it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, drop it down. And continue. 7, lift the knee, drop it. Those feet off the ground, you can turn. Yeah, no, on around, so if you get out of there, high, a bit higher. 5 more big breaths, come on. Hold the low one, yeah, come on, let's get that to the side of the nose. Squeeze it, 10, 9, 8, 7, let's get beautifully still. 4, 3, 2, knock it out. Get in the knuckles in that area. I felt it in areas. Okay. Okay. That we can very up. And drop the lower leg gradually. And take away the top leg. Well, there's a measurement. People that they top leg, you can take the way before it drops back there. 5 more. Very uncomfortable in that kind of balcony. I mean, the one you're leaning on. Now, we glue those legs together. You just take a weight on it. That's very weight. And then you use it as a thigh, up, and then go to the pelvis. It does squeeze the outside of the left leg. Press it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release it, breathe. 4. Stop like that. Let's go. Catch it. Lift up, please. Put it back there. The both legs, everything is moving. So I'm really control today. Maybe it was a good worse side. Always good. So another 6. Big go. Easy. So when we need that last time, the legs squeeze together at the top, again at the top leg, weights go up, they come another into the and let's pulse it for the last time. Easy out, that's it. Come on, work it, you're right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's slide over to our left elbows. Roll over for the left pocket. Tuck the knees in towards you. Lifting arm up. Lift yourself out that shoulder. So we'd like to do the other side. We pick the legs away and drop down and put that shoulder blade, reach the arm up, touch the outside of your heel. If you want more of those buckets, open your knees, keep curling, and release, look back. And we've got 10 more to do. One, reach away, easy out, pull in. Lovely. Then we cut those thighs a little bit closer and go into more of a crunch squeeze as you reach. Pull me on, 4, 3, 2, 1 more big squeeze all the way. And release it down. Make a straight line, reach from the ground. Great. And push you right in the end, push to the side. Great. I want to bring yourself forward to the tiny swing the floor. Head rest on hand. Legs a little bit wider, put your feet to the ground. You take a couple of breaths before we begin. Exactly like we did on the other side. The left leg stays grounded. We lift the right leg up. We squeeze it out to the side, back to the middle, tap it down. What did we keep it up? Haven't we? Sorry, move it to the centre, back out again. I can't remember if we did. We didn't tap down. We didn't. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. So think about the length of the leg. Really stretch that knee. Maybe just point your toe. Let the buttock do the work. 4 more. For that fourth one, the legs stay out wide. We keep it stretched and we press up and down, working through the glutes. See if we go another inch wide, down to the hip bones down, squeeze the belly, take it up a little bit high, extend through the knee, keep going, come on, press it, press it, press it, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Slide your fingertips to the side of the head. Keep your hips and legs grounded, but keep your legs active. Lift your upper body up. Rotate to the sky, like we did before, and the other side. Back to the middle. Now on this round, if you wish, and it's totally optional, keep that upper body going, exactly the same, nothing changes, but you can lift your legs up high into a wide V, and then as your head drops, your feet tap down, and they lift back up again. But like I said, it's optional. So what we're going to try and focus on here is give the possibility of hips, the rotation comes from your waist, and the feet back, squeezing deeper into the shoulder blade. Keep your head along your spine. If you turn your head with your elbows, or you can just keep your head back to close it into the middle. All right, 6 more of these, please. Last 3. Now that last one, just like before, done our last repetition, pause at the bottom, lift your upper body back up, legs if you wish, and pulse the upper body. Pull your shoulder blades up and down, squeeze the belly, your legs are floating, open them a little bit wider. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release it. Oh. Then just be heavy in the ground. Rock the hips side to side. Release everything. Now very slowly into Japan child pose. The spine into the cat then. That's fine. So when we straighten out, when we spin around, align your back again, like we did at the beginning. All right. Legs up to take it up. Arm down by your side. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can take your arms out wide or overhead, relax to the floor, taking out that stability. And all we're going to do is tap one foot down, keeping the opposite leg still, and then swap to the other side. Right. See a few people bending their knees. That's not what we're doing. We want to keep those legs where they are and we push from the thighs, yeah? So So you want to feel those thighs kicking in, hip flexors, abs. And perhaps you might want to go a little bit longer in the leg and make that lever a little bit longer as you push away. Now I want you to do 2 more on each leg. Then bring those legs back to tabletop. Keep the right leg where it is. Push your left leg towards the floor, so the heels on the ground. Hold it low and just do some heel tap back and in. So you're just, you can see me, just tapping, pulling in. Tapping, pulling in. Your abs are fired up. Your right leg won't like it. So to really force that right leg where it is. 6, 5, use your tummy muscles. 3, 2, put it in, swap it over. Right leg taps down. And we hold it low and we tap. Squeeze deep into those tummy muscles. 9, 8, 7. Can you make your lever a little bit longer? Can you push your lower backbone down into the ground? Force it. 5, 4. Stay low, stay low. We're not going high on that leg. Just stay low. And pull the knees in front of the knee. Put those feet back down. Rolling your hips up into a bridge. Stabilize, then that right leg, left knee, pull it in. So we're doing the same here. Tap toes to the floor, pull the knee all the way back into the chest. Tap the knee, pull it in. So full range. Squeeze that right glute to get the hips nice and high. Time. Four more. Now, when you've done your last rep, pull the knee in close to the chest. And pulse it, just like we just did. Squeezing. Now that left thigh should be fired up. Lift your right hip a little bit higher. Keep the hip still. Just pull that left leg further into the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it down. Right leg. Cut it in. Tap it down. And put it all the way in. So squeeze that left glute. Right, very low bridges going with me, guys. Get those bridges as high as you can go. Good left buttock work. Now let's go to the next hips high. 5 more, you put it slowly and down. Slowly and down. Lift up a little bit more. 2 more. Hold that last one in. Let's pulse it. It's close in towards you as you can go. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. 10, 9. Lift your hips. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop the first. Roll it out. Pull the knees in and have a little roll. Take that band off your legs. Free the legs. Bring the soles of feet together. Let the knees fall out. Go to a little seesaw motion. They should feel nice and light. Now, I want you to use your bands to stretch, and I want you to put your bands, put them together so they're not a single band. Then loop that around your left ball of your foot. As you extend your left leg up, push your right leg to the ground, and just work on lovely hamstring stretch. Then you should use your extra hard bands as a single band to loosen it up for your stretching. Now we need to get to these outer thighs. So I want you to take hold of the band with your right hand, Move the foot slightly over the right thigh. Pull the toes towards your right shoulder. At the same time, turn your toes in and your heels out and straighten the knee. So my left buttock is slightly off the floor. Straighten it a little bit more, pull the toes further down. You want to feel this an uncomfortable stretch, not a pleasant stretch. Now your left arm, take it out wide in line with your shoulder, palms facing up. And we're going to allow the leg just to roll over towards the floor. So now I'm rolling my right onto my right outer thigh as I allow the left leg to drop down towards the floor. And then drive the toes towards your shoulders even more. And if you feel this is a bit too much, feel free to bend your right knee for support. If you feel you are pulling too much into that lower back. Now extend those knees, toes higher up towards the right shoulder. Push your left shoulder blade down into the floor. Now we're going to begin to move it back to center. Once it hits the center, begin to move the foot out towards the left. So you can keep hold of the band with your right arm. You can take it with your left if you feel you can't quite reach. And then extend the knee. Turn the toes down towards the floor, heels to the sky. You're aiming to get your toes towards your left shoulder. So pull the band towards your left shoulder and open that left thigh. How deep can you go with this? Can you drop it lower? Can you pull it further in? Pin your right buttock to the floor, stop yourself from rolling. And then we begin to move the leg back up to center, bending your right knee, foot to the floor. Pop that left ankle over your right knee, and then lift your right thigh up. Let's stretch the buttock here. Open the left knee as much as you can. Use that grip behind the thigh, or perhaps the shins, if you want to catch the front of the shins, to really get into that left butt cheek. Pull your shoulders down, push your bottom down. There. Okay, pop your right foot down, release your left foot, grab the band around the ball of the right foot. As you extend it up to the sky, you begin to slide your left leg flat to the ground. Get as much extension that knee as possible. Now we begin to move the foot just across the left thigh, so my right buttock just gently lifts off, and then turn the toes inward, heel out, pull the toes towards your left shoulder and straighten that knee. As you breathe out, go deeper. Extend your knees more. Use the band to push your legs straighter. Pull your toes further in towards that left shoulder. Take your right arm out wide in line with your shoulder palms up and just float that leg across towards the floor, allowing yourself to roll to the outside of the left hip. Go as far as you wish. Pull the toes high up towards the left shoulder and straighten those knees even more. Okay, begin to move back slowly to the center. And then we begin to open that right leg out towards the right, not too far to begin with. Try and turn your heels up and toes out if they can. You can swap hands and stick with that left one. And pull the toes towards your right shoulder. Getting into the inner thigh. You behind that knee. You need to push your left leg firmly down to the ground. Use your breath. So as we begin to move that leg back to center, you bend your left leg and you pop your right ankle over the left knee. We pick up the left thigh and we stretch the right button. So same principles the other side. You'll catch the front of the shin, open that right knee, drive the thigh towards you, but at the same time, try and push your tailbone back down to the floor, shoulders to the floor. And keeping hold of your left leg, slide your right foot up and just roll up to seated. Good. Lean into your hand behind you and then lift your chest forward, pull your shoulders up. And then bring your hand onto your knees. Lift yourself up tall, sit nice and tall, use your core, open your arms. And we finish off by doing our lift up to the sky. We interlace the fingers and turn the palms up and take a deep stretch up. And as we exhale, we bring our hands together. We always bow. You always clap yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all. Right, I've got to get. Hopefully these will hurt tomorrow. Next.